What's up YouTube, Jeff back again today on another very exciting Samsung video for you guys, and today we're going to be talking about the Galaxy Z Fold 6, specifically talking about a couple of leaks that have come out, talking about the crease and also about the camera. So we're going to get into that, talk about why I feel like Samsung might disappoint us this year, but why I definitely think if you're a foldable fan, you should still buy it over the other options on the market. Before we get started, I do want to thank my 3-year-old son, Jonathan. As always, we got some dino toys in the video. Today, we got this cardboard cutout T-Rex, which looks very cool and very vicious. And then on the other end of the spectrum, we got this small little guy here, the cheetah. My son always gives us some animals, dinos to hang out in the video with us. And of course, we do appreciate that. Also, if you are new to the channel, make sure you check out the alpha link over on our website. And on our website, you can sign up for our Mystery Box program. With the Mystery Box program, if you use our affiliate link at launch time to buy your new Samsung phone, you're going to get a free case, cleaning kit, desktop phone stand. You can also keep up with our latest video on the Alpha link. It has a link directly to the Mystery Box. All you got to do is sign up for our newsletter. You'll get all the information on the Mystery Box. You see the Z Fold 6 and the Z Flip 6 are coming soon. We'll also have mystery boxes for the Galaxy S25 series next year if you're waiting for those phones as well. So the other thing I wanted to point out to you guys, and actually our jumping off point for today's video, is I now have a news/tutorial section over on my website as well. And on the news/tutorials portion of the website, you're going to find articles and things, not only from my video content converted to written format, but also just some fun news and stuff I find Samsung related to share with you guys. We're going to try to make it a little more written as well as video focused here on the channel and over on the website. So a couple of things about the Galaxy Z Fold 6 that I've found lately that I wanted to share with you guys. The first one is the crease problem with the Galaxy Z Fold 6. Now, as you guys know, the Z Fold 5 has a fairly sizable crease. You guys can actually see it right here on camera, fairly significantly right there as I hold it up to the light. It definitely has a crease that's off axis and very noticeable. Samsung has been trying for quite a while to fix this issue, and finally with the Galaxy Z Fold 6, they're said to be decreasing the crease significantly. We've seen some renders of this, but Ice Universe is still telling us that there is a crease involved. So some people were hoping that we would have a completely creaseless looking Galaxy Z Fold 6. Sorry, I got to get the focus there, but it doesn't appear to be the case. Ice Universe is telling us that there will still be a crease on the device, and so that is a little disappointing. But also, we've heard that there's going to be a wider cover display. The downside to the wider cover display is that it's not going to be as wide as was previously rumored. We're likely just going to get a little bit of a change. You know, obviously this cover display is tiny, and I've talked about it many times. This is one of the main reasons I don't use the Galaxy Z Fold 5 as my daily driver or consider replacing my Galaxy S24 with it. This is just too tiny for me to use on a day-to-day basis. But if they made this a little wider, I could definitely consider myself using it more. I really want basically the S24 Ultra size width just back-to-back, something like what Xiaomi and Oppo and those other Chinese creators and OEMs are doing. But at the end of the day, there's something you have to remember about Samsung. Samsung is still the best when it comes to foldable software. You're not going to get foldable software integration like this on other foldables, and the other software that runs on some of those Chinese foldables is also not as quite as customizable. It's not as smooth, and also it doesn't have some of those features that we're used to having here in the US. Google services on some of them doesn't exist as well, so that's another thing to keep in mind. The next story I wanted to share with you guys that's also related to the Z Fold 6 is we have some new information about the camera, specifically the styling on the camera. It looks like the Galaxy Z Fold 6 is going to support the same individual camera rings that we've seen in past Samsung flagships, including the S series and the Fold series, but it does look like it's going to get a slight design change. You guys can see in this picture here that was tweeted by Ice Universe, you see the texture here around the camera ring. That is a change from what we've seen on the previous Galaxy flagships. Now, if you look at last year's Galaxy Z Fold 5, you'll see the bezels here around the camera rings are completely smooth. And as I get a close-up of that here with the camera, you can see they are very smooth right around there, those camera rings on the top. So this individual kind of camera ring setup is going to continue, but right around here, we're expecting to see some texture right there around the rings, which could give it somewhat of a classy look, I think personally. I'm going to enjoy it, but we don't yet know if that means the camera is going to be much improved. It does seem like they're going to go with a pretty similar array to what was on the Fold 5, which would also mean perhaps no improvements on zoom, which is one of the things I was talking about in this article that I wrote. I'd be very, very disappointed if we do not get any zoom improvements as well as low light improvements, and that very well could happen again. So at the end of the day, the Z Fold 6 is very exciting because there are going to be some changes. I do think that it's still going to be the best foldable out there because of those software issues I mentioned with some of those Chinese foldables. The OnePlus Open is still very compelling though. It's definitely a compelling alternative if you want that much wider form factor. We'll have to see what Samsung does. But I still think the Galaxy Z Fold 5 has a camera that's competitive with the OnePlus Open. And because of the Samsung software customizability, I would still choose a Fold over the Open at the end of the day. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification icon, future videos like this. Again, check out the website. Make sure you check out the mystery boxes, the alpha link if you want to stay up with what we're doing here on the channel. Appreciate you guys checking out this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks a lot for watching.